Welcome back to our Crude project, everyone. I'm here with Ant and Kevin the 2 Cent, and as always, we have a great episode for you guys. This time around, we're just gonna be shooting the shit and talking about some topics that may or may not interest you guys. We'll it'll be a little relaxed. You smell that? Dark bark. Oceanwood motion. Exotic executive.
Smells like success. You want a scent that'll hide your farts? Dark bark.
Do you want a scent that smells like a vacation you can't afford? Oceanwood motion.
Do you want a candle that'll hide the scent of your mistress? Exotic executive.
We told you we would do it. We've partnered with IllumineScents. We've created our own scents. Skip the FOMO. Buy our candles. We'll drop the link for you guys down below to check them out. Stay tuned. Defamation, huh?
Defamation of my character in many ways.
Did you guys see Ronaldo's YouTube channel that he launched? How quickly that shit hit, like, what is it at right now? Can you check what his YouTube channel is currently at? The subscriber count?
He's cheating.
24 hours. And within like 24, yeah, it kind of is cheating, to be honest. Yeah, within 24 hours, he broke the record for the fastest YouTube channel to gain over 10 million followers. And that was previously held by, what's that dude name? Mr. Beast.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Mr. Beast, I think it was like over 300 days, something like that. It took him to gain 10 million.
Dang.
Right now, I think Mr. Beast is like over 300 and something million subscribers or some shit like that. But anyways, the point is that there's a lot of things that's also kind of like still haunting Mr. Beast. And how IshowSpeed? Yeah, IshowSpeed went up to one of, he was at one of Mr. Beast's.
That was kind of recent, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like one of the little gaming things that he hosts.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Beast, and IshowSpeed went up to him and was like, I think it was just like he was talking to him about how Ronaldo, this and that. And Mr. Beast just like tells him, he's like, who's that?
Oh, he asked him, he was like Messi or Ronaldo.
Oh, yeah.
And he was like, who is that?
Yeah, that's what it was. So he was like, yeah. So he was like, who's
82
that?
million?
47 million. It might actually, the other one might be accurate because you know how YouTube doesn't update it on if it's like too fast.
Should be up to date. If that is Cristiano Ronaldo, then that's Social Blade is what? Oh wait, Social Blade issue detected.
Yeah. So close to 100 million subscribers, I guess. More or less for Ronaldo at the moment. But anyways, Mr. Beast, yeah, dissed him like that. And there was a meme about him where they took that and then they took Ronaldo's picture, put him right above each other. And Mr. Beast was like, who is that? Who's Ronaldo? And Ronaldo's was the meme went. And I took that personally. And then next thing you know,
Ronaldo's looking for number one.
Ronaldo.
That's kind of cheating. He already
You think
had.
he
like,
was just saying that he really didn't know, or
Mr. Beast is,
It's gotta be. It's gotta be just.
I don't
a
know.
joke.
I think it was just a joke or some shit. I doubt that he doesn't know Ronaldo. Ronaldo has a shit ton of followers on Instagram and all other platforms and stuff. And so
I mean, he's an icon when it comes
Yeah.
to soccer. So,
it's pretty well known.
but
so,
I think everyone knows like IshowSpeed's like really big into soccer.
yeah.
So, I think.
And he's a diehard Ronaldo fan, but this dude is really, I don't know. IshowSpeed's really stupid. Like sometimes.
He just got banned off of YouTube.
For what? I didn't hear about this.
Yeah, I think he got demonetized. I think I don't know what he did, but like every one of his streams is always like, well, it was either Twitch or YouTube. I'm pretty sure it's YouTube. I really don't know the details of it, but every one of his streams is always like wild, unhinged, like something crazy happens.
Oh, was it maybe related to like his how he said some stuff about fans that were harassing him or whatever in another the country that he visited recently.
I have no idea. I
And-
think it was relating.
And it was like because it was like a little violent or whatever. It got graphic, and he actually posted that, and maybe because of that.
Might have been. I thought it was because of like a chick or something that he had on the stream, and she did something wild or something. I don't know. They always be messing with, like he gets his hair cut like live one time. And everybody was like, making like jokes and whatnot about his stylist and stuff. It was like, oh, does it clap? Kind of like, yeah, dude, they're going wild. But I mean, it's like a lot of Speed's like audience is kind of like degenerates.
Right.
So it's funny watching, honestly, him and Cenat. They were playing Minecraft together, or they played Chain together.
I saw the chain together one. Okay, that one was a little funny. I'm not gonna lie.
The Minecraft one
Saw
is
a tad
they're
bit of
both
it.
like dude, they go above and beyond, which is cool, right? They have the expense, they have the capital to be able to do so, and they do.
Right.
They use it. Like they were both in a room that looked like they were in a Minecraft world. They had Minecraft blocks all in these rooms. They go above and beyond. So it's really kind of
Cenat,
It's very entertaining.
Kai Cenat. Did you see his streaming room? He decked the shit out of it with the Elden Ring when he was
He
playing
had a
it.
throne. He had the Elden Ring throne
Yeah.
in that
The-
dude.
The
He was-
armor and everything that he was wearing at
he
one
had a
point.
whole like he made a whole like music scene, like a music video kind of like intro,
Yeah.
and he spent like it was like crazy good.
That
There was one time he was streaming in a box truck.
What the hell?
He streamed in a trap house once.
Nah.
I was like, dude, what are you doing? I mean, he does it, dude. If it's to be done, he's doing it.
The Kevin Hart stream that he did was a little bit funny.
Yeah,
'cause,
with
like,
Drew, was it Drewski?
Drewski was on it. Yeah.
Drewski was on it. Yeah.
Drewski was on it. Kevin Hart was on it, and a bunch of other people. And then there was one that he did with just Kevin Hart, and then afterwards he did one with all the other dudes, including Drewski.
Yeah.
And the one that he did with just Kevin Hart was acting a little weird, like he was drunk or something, and he was like super close to Kai at some point in the stream, and he was just like messing around a little too much, a little too unhinged, and you could see Kai Cenat. It was like a funny reaction moment during his stream. Where, like
you trying to get diddled?
Uh-oh.
No,
Uh-oh.
I don't think it was like that. Kai was like, he was sitting next to him, and you know that one like awkward, uncomfortable reaction, like your eyes are like kind of like going side to side type of thing, and the camera kind of like zooming in on Kai. it was like, somebody get this dude out of here. He unhinged right now.
Yeah, they've done a couple of streams together. It's been pretty funny. I like the one where they were reviewing. Kai was like, he tried Tyga.
Tyga?
Tyga?
I haven't seen it.
Tyga, or it's Tyla. I don't know. The chick that did that dance that everyone got like super hyped up over. I don't know. Okay.
I don't know who she is.
she's like Spanish, I think. I don't know. There's like I don't know freaking know. But then he kind of like tried to ask her like on a date.
Oh, live on the
And
stream?
yeah, got shot down, dog. It was so
Oh,
bad,
no.
bro. It was him and Kevin were like reviewing it, and he was like, "Oh my god, pause it. I can't watch no more of this." He was like, "You were here. You could have stopped." And he was like, "Yeah, you wanna maybe we could go out, sometime. You know what I'm saying?" And like she gave him an out to be like, "You wanna ask like later?" And he's like, "No, we can ask you right now." And he was like, "You had an out, buddy. This is hard to watch." She was like, "That's embarrassing."
Damn.
And
Damn,
then
that's
she
what-
responded with it, we're just friends. And it was like,
Ah, friend zoned the shit out of him. Dude's small too. Have you seen him?
Yeah,
he's
tiny.
small as he's like
5'5" or something.
he's like damn near Kevin Hart's height.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He was standing next to Kevin Hart at one point in the stream, and he's like right next to him, right there. Same,
Yeah,
almost about the same height. Maybe like an inch taller than Kevin Hart, something like that. But yeah, he's a tiny ass dude. I didn't think he was that tiny because like every time that I've seen him, he's always like sitting in his chair in front of his streaming whenever he's streaming. So he was like sitting or whatever. And then the other time that I did see him was he was wearing like that Elden Ring armor. So
That was
I-
pretty badass.
yeah. So I didn't really know how tall he was until he stood next to Kevin Hart, and I was like, God damn, he's tiny.
Yeah, he's tiny, dude. He didn't. I don't know how old Kai Cenat is. I know he's younger.
Younger than who?
I mean, he's young.
Is he younger than IshowSpeed? I don't even know how old these dudes are.
I have no idea. I think they're all like mid 20s, early 20s. around about that.
But yo,
22.
22, yeah, man. 22.
But yo, did you see the Andrew Tate's drama?
He didn't get arrested again?
Dog, his house got raided again and arrested
Again?
again. Him and his brother. They got arrested. The house got raided by the Romanian police or whatever, and then they both got arrested, taken to jail, and I think the judge let them out this time on bail. And but after they let them out, he was tearing into the media and the Justice Department and everything, and he was like how what they're doing, they're literally trying to just at this point get us for anything and everything, and they just can't find any reason. It's been like 3 years. Apparently they haven't given them a trial.
And they just keep arresting them?
Arresting them, keep letting them go, and then they keep sending cops to his house for like random like inspections and random like raids and things like that. And it's just like at this point, it just seems harassment on the authorities' part. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's since the time that they accused him of all the things that they were accusing him of, like sex trafficking or things like that. I think they were like trying to charge him with things like that. Initially, that's what all those things were.
And he just lives in Romania? Did he move to Romania?
He went to jail like for some odd months. Him and his brother. Afterwards, when they came out of jail, they never. So yeah, it's been like 3 years or something like that. They never gave them a trial, and still has not given them a trial. And even now, right now that they got arrested and they let them out on bail or whatever, right? The police came in again, raided their house. It's just like,
They're just trying to run him
you
out
know
of
what's
money.
crazy?
Why?
You know what's crazy? Because I watched, Kev told me that I wasn't aware of the recent interviews that both of the brothers did, Tristan Tate and Andrew. He told me about it, that they did an interview with, what's that girl's name?
Candace
Owens. And so I went out of curiosity just to watch it. Honestly, like it's worth a listen. And nothing like I thought was bad to the point where they need to be investigated for. If anything, honestly, it was kind of eye-opening in some of the things that they were saying, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a good listen. But they never said anything bad for them to be arrested for or investigated.
Bad in terms of like what normal people should think, because they exposed a lot of things. And I'm not going to say any stuff here, but you should definitely go listen to it. Both brothers did an interview. She released it like, I don't know, a week ago or something.
Or maybe a week and a half, something like that
And
ago.
shortly after, they get arrested.
Yeah.
Raided.
It was like days after. Both of the brothers, their house got raided and they got arrested.
The stuff
It
that
was
they
all
were
over.
sharing, it wasn't good. It's like, it's very dark, and like it was. The reason why I liked it was because it was very eye-opening, but also like there's so much stuff going on in the background that a lot of people aren't aware of, and then they condensed it into like an hour and some.
Yeah.
And they did a really good job of explaining.
Mm-hmm.
And like, if you are the cabal, that's a problem.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, I think it's because like they're doing these interviews and they're talking about people and organizations and stuff that you shouldn't really be if you want to have your head on your shoulders and maybe not also end up behind bars, you know, things like that.
Yeah, sounds like they're just trying to run him out of money. Constantly, they got to pay bail.
Right. I mean, last time they seized all their assets and shit. They literally took everything of theirs minus, I think, the house. I think that's the only thing that there was left. And I think that the only reason they didn't take that as well was because he has kids and he has a partner. I'm not sure if he has a wife, but he has a partner and he has kids, and they were living in that house. And I think it's because of that, like, they didn't take the house.
Wow.
But yeah, dude, it was all over the internet and it was exploding. And the reason why it was exploding, it's still ongoing. New stuff is still coming out about it. I still haven't seen the latest thing, but it's still new stuff is coming out about it. It's just because like they really haven't done anything. It's just like we've seen so many other cases of worse things that people have done, or just not even worse, just the cases of criminal activity that other person or people have done, and they're not even being prosecuted. They're not even being investigated. There's a lot of those type of people out there. But I think it's just because these two brothers are talking about things that the powers that be or whatever don't like,
Yeah.
is why they're being targeted. I don't know. I'm just saying. Maybe there's more to it. Maybe there isn't. I don't.
I had to watch this. So who did this? Candace Owens did this?
Candace Owens did the
Is
interview.
that the black lady?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you don't know, she's been like ousted. This is how you know.
Yeah, she got ousted by everybody.
By like the mainstream media and like the
Yeah.
Republicans.
Yeah.
Well, she was. So Candace was hosting her show on Daily Wire. Daily Wire is owned by
Ben Shapiro.
exactly.
And then they got into it. They got a
Yeah.
long history, and then she was
Yeah.
let go.
Yeah.
And then now he will never they were like supposed to have like a debate like 6 or 7 times.
Yeah, and he
and he
refused.
refuses. Yeah.
Mhm. And now that
Mm,
she's on her own and she's producing content, she's on Spotify and everything. And recently she did that interview with the Tristan Tate and
With
whatever.
the Tate brothers.
The Tate brothers.
The Tate
So
brothers.
yeah, I think it's because they don't like her, and the fact that she interviewed them and gave them a platform to speak again on matters that some people find it important, eye-opening. I don't know.
Man,
I think it's because it goes against the status quo. So like this should tell you how owned everybody is.
Yeah.
You could be a right wing quote unquote media, but they're owned too. So it's like you can't trust these like major media companies. They're all owned, and like Candace specifically said some things that I won't say here, but is against a particular group of people.
Right.
That's been a hot topic recently.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, obviously they don't want that.
Yeah, and it's crazy how it went from them being here, the Tate brothers, to moving all the way to Romania, but even in Romania,
They're still getting harassed.
You're not safe.
Yeah. You're not safe.
You're not
If you're on this globe. I can't think of anything that rhymes with globe, but they'll find you.
But they'll
You're
find
gonna
you.
get probed.
Oh,
Okay.
right in the ass.
Oh no. Yeah.
If you want to get out of here, you have to go beyond the ice wall.
Okay.
Oh. Do. I don't know about the ice wall. What's that dude's name? Bryce Mitchell. Did you guys see this dude? UFC fighter. He was this UFC fighter, Bryce Mitchell. He went on Patrick Bet-David's podcast, and he was talking about how flat Earth is real, the ice wall is real, that we've never been to the moon, and that whole.
The moon is local.
I don't know. I mean, you've seen footage of like the giant ice wall, so to speak, of Antarctica, right? Like when you get close to Antarctica, Antarctica's ice shelves are so freaking tall.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, like, why is there this no-fly zone thing that's going on in Antarctica? Why can't people go to Antarctica, right? What? What?
Why is some of this missing? Is this mine?
It was in the fridge. I thought it was full.
Is somebody drinking water and putting it back?
That might be. Yeah, that might not be yours.
Well, no, it's not mine.
Well, can you drink it then?
No.
You can put it back.
Yeah, put it back.
Tosses me a water. I'm like,
Why would you bring a half
he
drink
didn't
water?
notice. He didn't notice.
Oh.
No, I saw it. I was like, huh, like Lay's chips out of here. This shit is catching up to us quicker than I thought.
Just opening it.
With this much water. God damn it.
God, shit. Oh, here we go.
Oh. But the ice walls?
The ice wall.
I mean, I saw some. I've kind of like looked into it. I don't know, dude. It's hard to think if the Earth is actually flat. I would like to think the Earth is a globe. Now, whether there are untraversed areas of the globe that we do not actually know, because the only information we actually have, picture-wise, is what is given to us from NASA. Right? There's not really. I mean, I guess there could be other forms, but I'm pretty sure like Google Earth and stuff like that. But I think majority is, obviously NASA's doing. They went out there. Flat Earth, I feel like we've debunked it with the curvature, and people are like, oh, well, the dome. I'm like, I just, I don't know.
I just wish. Here's what I wish.
If I had one wish, we would be best friends, lovers and nothing.
Nope.
I don't know the words really.
I wish it was a globe and all that good stuff. But mainly, I wish if NASA was gonna lie, right? I wish they'd do a better job.
They do really bad when they're asked direct questions and it doesn't really come out well.
It's not even just that.
At least they're not doing.
You can see people's shirt hanging.
True, but at least they're not doing as bad as the Indian moon landing.
The SpaceX rocket video recently, there was like a rodent that popped up, and this is supposed to be in the middle of space.
Stop.
It's shit like that. Just do better. Can you?
He's got a little helmet on. He's got like a little astronaut helmet on. He's just walking across.
I think the quality of the workers over there has decreased.
Same one's putting the Teslas together.
Well, it's like the video editing and
yeah.
There's this one where the guy there's no hatch and he just disappears. I was like, are you even trying?
Yeah, it doesn't. I want to think that the world is round from what I know, or from science that is there, right? For what we know, for curvature,
right,
and horizon, but the problem is with the amount of information that is there for a globe, there is for a flat Earth. And that is what's daunting. And it's at the end of the day,
is there for flat Earth? I don't think there is as much information for flat Earth.
Unfortunately, there is. There is so much various information. And there's a lot of science people have put behind it. Now, do I know if it's 100%? I'm not an astrologist. I'm not an astronomer. I'm not a geologist.
We're also not flat earthers, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not a geometrist or anything like that, trigonometrist to know all of this. But there's a lot of stuff. Oh, sorry about that. My dogs is out.
Not the dogs.
Row. There's a lot of information out there for both. But
I think the Earth is square.
Yeah, right. That's not possible.
I think we got waterfalls on four sides.
Waterfalls on all four sides. That's how you're getting your water. We're in a decahedron.
I think.
What's those shapes that? What's his nuts on Joe Rogan made up?
Huh?
The new proclaim scientist.
Oh, the
Terrence
new
Howard?
Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, the tetragram or something.
Tetra ding dongs.
Tetra something. Whatever. I don't know what the hell he is.
That's what the planet's made out of. I don't know, man. All I know is I feel like there is an answer, and for some reason, like Kev said, dude, why? There was a time when we landed on the moon back in the late days, right? And there was video footage, and everything was all great.
What was that?
That shit's awesome.
Don't even say when was the moon landing, because I'm gonna say 1968, and I'm gonna be wrong.
Like the view. All right. Go ahead.
I don't remember when the moon landing was. All right. I should now.
No, it's just way too many. All right, you know what? For people that would be like, they don't even know when the moon landing is. They're like, dog,
I wasn't alive. Leave me alone.
if I had to remember every date on planet Earth of everything that happened, dog, forget about it.
I don't need to remember.
Anyways, whatever.
Google remembered it.
Google remembered it.
But
Exactly.
yeah, like
it
shit
said-
like that. That was cool. Like, you know, race to space, like
Yeah.
against Russia.
But we had the videos of it. Every other time we've gone to the moon, we've never recorded it. And they were like, oh, the sun wasn't in the right spot. It'd have been too dark. Why would we ever go to the moon when it's the dark side? When we can't see anything?
Mhm.
What would be the point of that? Is there a reason we would go to the moon when it's shadowed? Like, why would we ever want to go to the moon at that time? But people were like, oh, we didn't have good connection. We had good connection 40, 50 years ago. We were good. We were pinging to Texas.
Houston, we don't have a problem.
Yeah.
We
but-
cruise.
Didn't we
Cruising.
have like less computing power than like a TI-84 or something?
Yes, a T1 calculator has more compute power than that entire spaceship did that allegedly took us to the moon.
Yeah, that's wild to think of.
Yeah. Remember the last time we talked about it? It was pretty much strapped to 350 small block and 2 cowboys on a bottle rocket and sent them out in the atmosphere.
Yeehaw.
That's right, dude. They lassoed the moon.
I mean, what about Mars, bro? Everybody's talking about Mars and these other planets. And how do we know that those planets are even real if our own planet is said to be a flat Earth?
What if we're all just discs? We're a disc in a game of freestyle frisbee.
Oh my God, we're inside the Matrix.
I wasn't gonna go that far.
People have been saying, what's those?
Simulation.
What are those people been saying? Firmament.
Oh yeah,
Firmament.
you can't surpass the firmament.
You can't go past the firmament.
Firmament.
Firmament, right? Firmament. Yeah.
Firmament.
Yeah, that's what that dude Bryce
firmament.
Bryce Mitchell was talking about, and he was, dude. He brought up the Bible, and he was talking some shit about like how it was mentioned in the Bible and stuff.
Yeah, it's allegedly the firmament is supposed to be our atmosphere, and nothing shall traverse the firmament.
Right.
And so that's why people say whenever you see a rocket and the rockets cannot surpass the firmament because they go up and curve, which would mean that they would like never, like rockets they're saying can't leave, and everything is, when they say local, they mean it's within our bounds, within the like, so the moon is evidently not outside of our atmosphere. You know, I don't know how many thousands of miles away from us, tens of thousands of miles, but actually within the spherical firmament that is with our atmosphere. And it just kind of goes around in a circle in that pattern. That's like
that's some wild claims, bro.
That's the whole thing. So, but yeah, but the sun, I don't know if that's supposed to be local or if the sun is, where's that going? You know, well, what happened to the other planets?
I don't want to believe in that. You know why? Because like there's already so many mysteries. It's just adding to the list.
Yeah. You know, that would be the craziest thing. Imagine if you. Okay, I got a question.
Okay.
You're walking down the
Is this the
street.
jail one again?
Yeah. No. You sucking. No. So let's say you're just walking the street and somebody has a booth there and it says whatever, $1, but you can figure one mystery of the world and only one. But he will tell you, he or they or they thems will tell you exactly.
Not the they them.
The they thems, they might. Hey, you never know. They will tell you exactly what it is. So you could be like, what happened to Solomon's temple? And they will tell you exactly. And it is, so in this instance, it is to be true, right? Mm-hmm. So whatever they tell you is 100% to be true.
Okay.
What mystery of the world would you ask? And you only get one. And you cannot tie them together. You can't tie them together. You get one linear question. Did we go to the moon, right? Not, did we go to the moon? Is the Mars... No. Did we go to the moon? You get one question. What are you asking?
Who am I asking?
The person that's at a booth. You give them $1 and they tell you one mystery of the world. And it's true. They will 100% give you the truth and you will gain that knowledge. What is the one?
So what mystery would you want to know about?
I would want to know about.
Remember, you only get one. That's it.
I would want to know if.
That's tough.
I would want to know.
If you say it a few more
there's so
times.
many.
But say if you say it a few more times, maybe something will come out. I'd want to know. I'd want to know.
I want to know.
I'd want to know.
I want to know. But I want to know.
What I want to know.
Oh, man.
I want to know what happened.
I would need some time to like
That's tough,
really
right?
think about.
I mean, off the top of my head, just nothing serious. I'd want to know if time is real.
Give me your $1.
Give me your fucking $1.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
get 2.
because you know, what if we're inside of a simulation? What if time is not real and time doesn't matter, but we're inside of a simulation and there's an illusion of time? This has been said before. This has been something that someone contemplated on. And
So who's real? Am I real or
and,
you real?
you know, because like they
No one's
so
real.
that's the thing. You know?
The whole Spider-Man meme.
Yeah, because there was. Did you guys see this plane that was like near California or somewhere, like near the Golden Gate Bridge, Bay Bridge, and this plane was apparently not moving. It was just like
Oh, I
stuck.
did see that. People were saying like,
people were saying there's a glitch in the Matrix.
or yeah, and people were defending with that plane. And I saw the video. This plane was stationary.
Is it because like there's so much wind that like it just
No,
What?
that would
No, it was a
never-
commercial plane.
Yeah, we're talking about a passenger plane, like a 747.
my
Like,
human mind is just trying to comprehend is all.
and it was hard. The video didn't seem right. So they're driving across the Bay Bridge, and the plane is above at an angle, stationary. And they're like moving, they're literally like moving around the plane, is what it seems like. And the plane is not moving through space. And people were like, oh, it's an illusion because of the distance of which. No, I don't give a shit what time and space I'm moving at. Things don't sit still at a distance
Something
like
that's
that.
supposed to be flying too.
Yes.
Right.
You are traversing through space. I have focal points of every building on the landscape to see.
Right.
And this plane was like, and they were like, "Meow."
Is it like a badass hologram maybe?
No.
I don't know, but and it was to the point where there was, you know, sometimes you can, if plane is close enough, if you can see it, and in this case, in that video, the plane was close enough, and you could kind of see, and there was no exhaust or some kind of smoke that was coming out of the exhaust. There was no trail that was being left at
Chemtrails?
not necessarily chemtrails, but like there was no disturbance in the clouds.
You can
or
see like the
whatever.
heat
Like,
wave and stuff. 'cause
yeah,
all that.
exactly. That's
the
coming out of
wave,
the.
you know, the heat wave
jet
coming out of
engines.
the back from it. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
so
just,
there was
Did they
nothing.
get the tail number? Because that you can.
I don't remember. You can see if you can look it up. If you want to try and Google it real quick, see if you can see stationary plane video.
Or plane
Stationary plane Bay Bridge or
Something like
something
that.
like that. See if you can find it.
or
It might
glitch
be taken
plane.
down already, but that was a
Yeah, I don't-
wild video.
That's why I asked that. Is time real? Because what if time was real? Then that would mean we're not inside of a matrix. We're not inside of a simulation. If time was real. Now, if time is real,
What if time was created in a simulation?
Ah,
Oh my god. I'd ask him if I could become Super Saiyan. Done deal. Easy question. Nothing else matters.
Oh, we're going that way.
Yeah.
We're going that. I thought we were. What do you? No, you said a mystery.
It's
Not
a
what-
mystery to me.
No. I'm not accepting that. I'm not accepting that. No.
He said, "Give me your $1."
Yeah, give me your goddamn $1. I'm asking another one.
Dude, what I mean, in all of the universe,
Can I become Superman?
in all of the universe, what if there's a planet out there that I could potentially transcend into a Super Saiyan? I need to know that.
Okay, that's a different question.
Yeah, I mean, I just laid it out there, right? I mean, I could. I said, is there a planet within the universe I could become Super Saiyan. And they were, you know, well, the
Is
minute they
Krypton real? Can I
the
be
minute they
Superman?
tell me yes, that's it. Nothing else matters.
What do you mean? Yes. What do you mean? Nothing else matters. What? What are you gonna find a planet and go there and become Super?
Gone.
Oh wait, what?
You gotta be
With
like,
some Boeing 47?
Sending that thing out
but
of
don't you
space.
have to ask a secondary question and like, and how do I get there?
I don't need to know. Destiny will take me.
Maybe if you scream enough.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm already half monkey, so it's, I mean, close enough.
No, no, no.
Start
no.
running around, dude.
All right, Wukong, chill out.
Shit, dog, that'd be, that's the best insult I've ever gotten. Did you
Yeah.
you able to find it or no?
Yeah, you found it.
Are you watching it? Oh,
Let's see.
look at that thing, dude.
Yeah, dude, look at that. Is it up?
Okay, so it was a plane flying past. Tell me how that's. They're gonna be like, oh, it's because
Wait,
of.
rewind. Yeah. Okay, look at that. Bro, it's stuck.
All the cars below them are moving across the bridge. That thing has not made it anywhere, bro.
It's sitting on top of that bridge still. It has not crossed the bridge.
Oh, okay, hold on, pause it. Go back to the beginning real quick. And pause it.
Pause it.
Okay, so here's a couple of things already. Now, you can tell that's not right, right? Like, that's incorrect, right, Kev? That's not right. Like, that doesn't make sense. Then that first plane went around that plane. That plane should have been gone over the bridge. Well past. Why did they make it over the bridge? Now, the other thing I have to notice, where's the shadow of that plane?
Okay, so for that, here's the thing.
That's
that,
what makes me think that plane might
maybe-
not. That might actually be like top-notch video editing because that plane has no shadow, and
Okay.
100%
There
there's.
see the shadow.
You would 100% see that shadow.
Yeah, but it's kind of way up there, and so I don't
Way?
know. The thing is, like,
Way?
from that distance, where would the shadow be casting?
Okay,
Is it
look,
being
look.
captured in that video?
I'll tell you right now. Look at the bridge. Look
Yeah.
where the shadow of the bridge is.
Yeah,
That's
but-
exactly the plane. The plane.
Okay.
shadow
So play
should-
the video because it would go. So you would go forward, right?
Yeah.
So you would have to see the shadow in front of that bridge, somewhere over here. Yeah.
No shadow.
Oh shit. Yeah, there's no shadow. Okay, keep going. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit, there's no shadow. You're right.
That plane.
Yeah.
has
No, at this
no-
point you would see shadow. You would definitely see. Yeah. No, there's no shadow.
There's no shadow to that.
Okay. That. Yeah.
There's no shadow to that. So I'm wondering if
You
that's
seen the movie Truman Show?
movie.
Jim Carrey.
No, I know of it, but I've never seen
He
it.
said movie.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
The Truman Show is Jim Carrey, one of Jim Carrey's movies that he actually won an award for. And that movie is basically about Jim Carrey being kept inside of a simulated town that they have set up.
Oh,
Even the sun is fake, the sky, he's inside, like it's an entire
simulation kind of deal, and he's
there-
living within it. It's like
there's
an experiment.
the sky is a giant dome that is it just looks like
sky.
a sky, blue and cloud.
I've heard of that.
Everyone
They made a lot of movies, like remakes and
Mhm.
like kind of other shows, movies, games have kind of like touched
Mhm.
on that topic or that idea.
Yeah.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
everyone that's in the town, they're all in on it, and they're all actors, and they all play their roles to make sure that he goes around or he goes about his day not noticing anything different until throughout the movie he just figures out hints of like things like this, hints of little things here and there that doesn't add up until to the point where it gets worse and worse. He finds out more and more and more, and then he's like, what the hell is going on? And then he tries to bust out and he finds out the truth.
Oh, is it a good movie?
It's a really good movie.
Have you seen it? What's his other movie that he did? It was a serious movie, 21
I don't remember
or
that.
12.
think
It was a number. It was a number, and it was like all the numbers kept coming back to this number. Was it 33? 27.
Keep guessing the numbers.
Come on.
Oh, Jim Carrey?
Yes.
Jim Carrey. I don't know.
It's like it's 7, 27,
It was
7 to 11.
Is it one of those movies that it's more of a recent movie where he has like a bigger beard? He's
No,
like
not recent.
buzz cut.
This is years ago. This
Oh.
is years ago. This is probably like
Never mind.
2012.
No, never mind.
I can't remember the name of it.
It's before the Sonic movies, right?
Hell yeah. Well before.
Never mind. I don't know it.
Let's go
But yeah,
7, 1911.
you find it.
Come on, Kev.
Jim Carrey movies that start with a number. Jim Carrey movies that start with a number.
Yeah, that's the one. But it was like it was kind of
Jim
like
Carrey
a
movies
thriller.
titled number.
It was a
Number
23.
23.
Everything kept coming back to the number 23. It's like a thriller, and like he just starts doing things, and like everything comes to 23. 23, 23, 23, 23. But it's that was a pretty good movie. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's time real.
Yeah, I'm just super saiyan for me. Kev,
Kevinito.
what are you giving to the dollar booth to figure out the one mystery of the world?
You don't need time.
Oh, you know what? I said of the world, so I have to change mine because if it's another planet, it doesn't work, right?
Right.
That doesn't work. Yeah.
So
All
what,
right. Mystery of our planet.
wow, you took all this time and then you fumbled on your own question.
Yeah, I mean that's the only question I really care about. To be honest with you, nothing else matters to me. I'm telling you.
He just gave you his $1.
Thank you for your $1.
No, I'm taking
So
it back.
I'll
No,
So my second
you only get one.
mystery
You only
of
get
the
one.
world.
If you ask
well,
another
now
one,
I have
you
a
call-
$1.
If you ask another, you cause the apocalypse.
What? Wow.
Yep,
Okay, so we're just making up rules on the fly.
Yep, that's right. We changed the goalpost just like that. Do you want the 4 horsemen to arise? Huh?
Listen. This is not fair. What are you gonna ask?
What am I gonna ask?
What do you mean? I said time.
I know, and I'm not asking about time.
Is the Matrix real?
No,
That was mine.
No, you asked about time, not Matrix.
Okay, well that
Kev, you have
falls
something?
into the Matrix. Is the
What do you got,
are
Kev?
we inside the Matrix because
I
of
don't know.
time? If it's real or not?
If you had another $1, what would it be? Seems like you have one.
If I have another $1, yeah, I would ask: was the moon landing real?
Okay, it's pretty solid. Pretty solid.
I would want to know because here's the thing: if the moon landing was not real, or if it was real, it would really solidify and answer a bunch of other questions that I
Really
have
would.
for
Really would.
outer space and the moon itself. You know,
Yeah.
it would really clear up a lot of things for me.
Was the
Oh.
moon landing for real on June 20th, 1969
Nah.
on the Apollo 11 mission? For the viewers, just in case.
I would ask I would ask for all information of Antarctica.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yep. I would need all of the information of Antarctica.
From the beginning of time.
I'd even go with the last like 100 years.
Well, I think
That's not enough.
history of
That'd be enough for
Antarctica.
me. I think the last 100 years would be Gucci for me. Last 100 years of Antarctica, I'd be okay with that. I'd give my $1 for that.
That's,
And
100
that's when you
years.
find out that there's an ice wall. And
I
there-
mean, hey, knowledge though, right? Like it's that knowledge.
I think you're cutting it too short here. Last 100 years is not that long. I think
Listen,
you
you
might ask
can't-
for 1,000.
I don't want to upset them and they just take my $1.
No, just ask for 1,000. Like 1,000 is a good amount of time to know what happened, what changed.
What if your question has
Because-
a character limit?
All
So
right, now
I need-
you're just including a whole bunch of arbitrary ass rules into this shit. Okay.
This question gets harder and harder. You have a 5 character limit.
That's your limit.
Thanks for the $1. Damn it.
That's
Come
another
on.
$1.
No, get out of here. No, it's you gotta be reasonable
He
with
was
it.
the kid where, like, you know, when you tagged him and he was like, no, I'm not. And then like, he tags you back. And you're like, okay. And starts
I don't want
running
to
away.
play this anymore. This is home base. This is home base.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. You can't touch me. You can't touch me. If you touch me, you're gay. That was always the thing back in the day.
Yo, what's yours, Kev?
Yeah, I don't know.
No,
Come
you
on
can't,
now.
You can't think too much about it
You
because
want to know if the
it's
Loch
not
Ness
one of
monster's
those.
real? Bigfoot?
No, because like the thing is, like if I had to think about it, really, I would need like a couple days.
Yeah, truly.
Yeah, because there's
That's
so
why,
many
like,
things.
I don't want to waste it on something.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
okay,
but
you're
this
not
is
you're
just
not
like
getting
on the
knowledge.
fly. I just want to know. Like off the top, I gave you off the top of
You
my
have
head.
to. All right, so let's say it's right now.
Okay, I got it.
Yep,
The
okay.
stuff that Billy Carson talks about.
Stop playing. You want to know about the Anunnaki?
Yeah, like
That's
Okay.
Facts. That's facts.
Anunnaki, Emerald tablets, like all of it. Like their history, if it is true or not.
Okay, so
Is
you
the Anunnaki history true or not? That would be pretty tight.
Because if what he's saying is true, it
That changes
supersedes
everything. Oh man, reality.
so much history.
The time and
Wow.
reality bend and warp around my hand.
domain expansion, planetary devastation. What the fart?
Because
okay.
if that question gets answered, that answers every religion question too.
Okay, that's deep. That's deep.
Dang.
That's
We
deep.
got the Anunnaki out there living on the moon.
Billy Carson
or
out here
something. I don't
having
know.
people
Well, he said
thinking
something about
dope.
there's a planet that comes by every whatever 1,000 years.
They just come by and check on us. Yeah, they're
The
still
other thing
there.
He said it was like they take gold from our planet because they need it in their.
I don't think it is a planet. I think it's more so of like a
Like a moon?
hovercraft. I think it's more so of like a hovercraft type of thing that
You can't
just it's
hover
a
in space.
well, it's just a giant ass like
Spaceship?
spaceship type of thing
Oh,
that
okay.
just looks
Like a
like
Death Star.
because it's so freaking big. It just looks like a
That's where they got
planet.
the Death Star from. That's where they got the idea
Oh,
from.
maybe.
who knows? Maybe
The
maybe.
Anunnaki. They're out there blowing up Alderaan.
But yeah,
Um,
like I want.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd want to maximize because it's only one question, right? But,
True,
like,
true.
But if that gets answered, I'm thinking that it would answer religion as well.
Yeah, that would yeah. It'd be like, are the Anunnaki real? They'd be
Well-
like, it would be like, yes. You'd be like, my awakening.
You're awakening.
Yeah. Because then, you'd be like you're transversing into an Anunnaki or something.
Now, can I be like a shithead and be like, is everything that Billy Carson said about the Anunnaki real? And then so they had to go line by line.
That's kind of facts.
Is that me is that me being a shithead or is that
No, I mean, that's
is that
pretty
fair
facts.
game?
Oh shit, that's a lot.
I mean, it's kind of fair
that's
game,
a lot.
right? That's one question.
That's one question.
That's one question, but it's a loaded question.
You see,
so
this is why we have Kev.
yeah, is everything Billy Carson said
Big
about
brains.
the Anunnaki real? You see the person behind the counter?
You mother.
yeah, no.
each page for them is like 1 million pages.
God dang.
1 million, 2 million, 3 million.
You're just flying through it.
Oh, okay. All right, guys. Let us know if you had $1.
Mm-hmm.
What would be one thing that you are curious about, and what is one world mystery that you would want to know if you had that one person inside the booth that you could give your $1 to and you could ask anything? What would be the one thing that you would ask for? And with that being said, we will end it here. Huh?
Skadootin'.
All right, guys. If you enjoyed the content that we shared today, please like, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. This was a more of a relaxed video. And let us know if you guys want more of these relaxed conversational type of videos from us. And we'll make more of these. And follow us on Spotify for a great commute listen. And we will see you guys on the next one.
Hey.